We in there.
Check 1, 2. And we back
again.
Are we gonna do the jukebox challenge? No.
Yes.
And she said, and she's like adamant about that too.
We should do it.
Oh my God! Hey y'all, what's happening? What's going on, good people? Welcome back to the Y'all Be Cool show, man. This is season 2, man. Yo, this is an achievement. It's definitely an achievement.
We back and we black.
Yeah.
What?
Whoop, whoop, whoopity, whoop, whoop, whoop. So look, man, we missed y'all, man. We missed y'all. I missed y'all.
I know, I missed
y'all
I
too.
ain't seen y'all in like a month.
Yeah, we ended.
Yeah, I was like,
I ain't
it's been a while.
I ain't had my dose of Dale. I ain't fought with Joe. I ain't stayed in my lane with Shay. I ain't got to be by Fluffy.
Fluffy, oh my Jesus, man.
Look,
Okay.
y'all know when it comes to the podcast, I don't have to drive, so I love it.
Girl.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
I got to ride passenger and sleep.
It must be nice.
You feel me? You feel me?
I'm not playing with you.
It must be nice.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's what's up.
Pause. Really?
What?
Ain't no pause.
That one.
I had to drop out. Make sure the sound.
Everything copy. That's man. Look,
Oh, look at him being all techie and
man,
stuff.
hey, shout out to Simply Joe, man. Shout out to Simply Joe out here.
Y'all know, man. I have to do a lot of stuff, so you know.
Simply Joe out here handling business one time for the one time like he be doing out here in these
Speaking of
streets.
that,
What's up? What you got?
wrong right now.
What's wrong right now? What's wrong?
Y'all good?
What's wrong?
Everything
Harpo?
good?
Oh.
What happened, Harpo? We're gonna be like the next Oprah network.
Right.
Nah, girl say Harpo. I can't, man. I can't.
Hey, y'all can't get mad at me because I got high hopes. I wanted to go to Canada until Boo Thang shot that down, so now I got to push it back a few years.
Oh, because you don't got no education?
Hey, me and sis gonna have to talk because see, she trying to hit me because I ain't been here. But baby,
Oh,
we
wait.
can take it out.
Remember when you said Canada and the girls like, oh, you have to have a certain level of education? I was like, see, it's like, okay.
No.
But I appreciate that though because
Right.
I could have been looking like real
Right,
crazy.
that is right.
Be
Lord.
real
But y'all
crazy
know me,
coming up.
I always shook and jived.
Right.
So I was like
They shook and
20,
jived. I'm
Be
not
real
about to
crazy
play with you.
running up to Canada's border and they like, nah.
Nah, fam,
Y'all
nah.
know what I'm gonna say? Is it because I'm black? I'm feeling some type of way. Drake said it was okay.
Girl.
He made it happen for Lil
Right, he
Wayne.
been over here in our country.
I'm feeling some type of way. But first of all, before we get started, we're going to shout out to those people that did not have a suggestion, like my old ex-coworker, Chris Brooks. Yes, you, Boo. I told you I was going to shout you out.
Playful on so many levels.
Oh,
But
well.
I still love you.
I swear
Mwah.
for Jesus, she's so playful.
Well, Chris
I wasn't
Brooks.
in. I was for real.
I believe you. I believe you. I
But
believe
that's
you
my
were.
friend. Like, he was the real MVP at my old job.
Oh yeah.
I
He
guess.
just ain't have no suggestion. Oh, I got a couple of them. There's a couple people watching from a couple different jobs. Hey, y'all. I'm still a same.
So my
So,
God.
what we doing on the podcast?
Man, I figured, so thanks to all the audience interaction that we've been getting, emails, calls, stuff like that. So we want to do things a little different. We usually have one subject that we talk about, right? Tonight we got 5. Got 5 on it.
Oh, 4.5.
I got.
So much.
No, we got
And she
the
mean
stage
that.
going. We
And
got
she mean
four
that.
And a possible.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Strong
for the
possible,
possible.
though.
All right, for the and she mean that. She
She
mean that
not
too.
my partner though. 'Cause I can't partner with nobody with no possibles. But I still love you, boo.
Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Okay, first things first, man. This part of the show is brought to you by South Fork Chevrolet, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. All right. You having car problems?
Like I said,
Tired of paying for an old vehicle? Does it have high mileage?
mine did.
When you bought it, did it give you a lifetime powertrain warranty?
Powertrain. That's
Powertrain warranty.
That's something you need.
Do you love saving time and money? Well, come on down to South Fork, Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep and Ram, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. The only dealership in all of Texas that provides this at no additional cost, covering your transmission and engine for life. Yo, that's dope. They're going to save you time and money and take care of you long term, not short term.
Probably should have went there.
Yeah, for shit show. Slide on down. The address is 17725 South Freeway in Mansville, Texas, 77578, located off 288 in Pearland. Go in there and holler at my man, D'Angelo Hernandez. Give him a holler. Tell him Big Josh sent you from the Y'all Be Cool show, man. Appreciate that. All right. Boom. There it
I
is.
was gonna say next time somebody else gonna read that though.
His glasses so damn thick. I don't know why that was hard.
Yo, we are live. We are live right now.
The part is,
Oh
it
my
be your
God.
own. It be your own people,
Oh
dog.
my God, that shit.
Jeez. Yeah. Oh, well, that's why I always said you gotta have thick skin in my family, specifically because of shit like that. You never know when those sporadic occasions are gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So look,
So, but you know what? I think because of everything that's been going on, Shay needs to start this off. Because Shay topic gonna touch on a lot of people.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Shay.
Okay, so my topic tonight is I want to know how y'all felt about our first Black Asian American woman VP.
Did she talk about
She
her small
Asian?
percentage?
She part Asian?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But I thought once you have
Yeah.
1% black, that's just
That
black.
trumps all, right?
Nah, man.
No,
Oh, no.
Not in politics anyway.
no,
That's
not in
how it-
politics.
Right.
In social circles, that's how it works.
Yes.
Okay.
In, politics.
So
No.
clearly, I haven't been in no politics. I just been socialing it.
Man, like a mother scooter, man.
So,
Yes.
so Shay, do you want to touch on how you feel about it first?
So how I felt about it, watching the inauguration, throughout the whole pretty much year they were campaigning and all of that, it really didn't dawn on me. Like it wasn't, to me it wasn't a big factor that he nominated her VP. It was just like, oh, okay, let's get rid of Trump.
Yep.
That's what it was. And for the inauguration, that's when it hit me. Whenever she was standing there and she had her hand on Thurgood Marshall's Bible, you know, and we sitting there watching the first female,
Yeah.
not only black, but female VP become the second person in charge of the United States of America.
Yeah, that's dope.
And the only thing I could think about was when my aunt had called me, 2008, and she called when Obama had won. And she was like, you know, Shay, your great-grandmother, you know, because they grew up in the 60s, and my great-grandmother much further than that. You know, we was taught to always look down at the sidewalk and not make eye contact with white folks. You know,
Right.
grandma grew up in a time where coloreds drank out of one, whites drank out of another, different bathrooms, things like that. She's like, I never thought in a million years I would see today that a black man will become president of the United States. And so it hit me that here is this black woman, which I was shocked it was a black woman. I really expected it to be a white woman at first, and not gonna lie. But watching her take that oath, it brought tears to my eyes. And I had my daughter, and I had her watching it. And my daughter was born in 2013, so the only thing that she knew was a black president until, of course, Trump administration came in.
Right.
And now she's seeing this black woman. And it's like telling her there is no glass ceiling anymore.
Facts.
This is it.
Right.
Like,
Right.
whatever you want to be in this world, you can achieve it. You have an example. And not to say that, you know, our families don't push us to become better or more than what they had, or push us to limits that they could have only imagined that we are now able to do.
Right.
And to be able to show my daughter that, hey, baby girl, the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
The sky is not even the limit. Like, you can go as far as you want to.
Right.
Nobody can hold you back. The only person that can hold you back is yourself.
It's you. Yeah.
I can't even hold you back.
That's
And to
facts.
watch her, and she looked at it because she really didn't understand like why mommy was crying. And then she was like, mommy, she's black? I was like, yeah, baby, she is black. And she was like, okay, but she's 7, you know, she's still
Right. Yeah.
She's young, but it's just the fact of you know, he's the president, but she's the second in line.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. They're over this country. So she was like, oh. So she was like Obama? I was like, well, Obama was first in line.
Right.
So I had to explain
Right.
that situation. But, you know, to me, it really touched me. And I didn't think it would do it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it would do it like that. But then I started thinking about my grandmother. And then I thought about that conversation my aunt and I had when Obama won. And it was just a lot of emotions that I didn't even realize I had.
Right.
And I don't, and I don't know if it's also like, because a lot of people, I've talked to a few people who were like, when they saw them, you know, taking those oaths, it almost felt like a release. Like, not that the world is going to go back to normal or that there's not going to be any more racism or that it's all pretty roses and everything, but they were like, it felt like it was some kind of normalcy back within the world. So that's how it made me feel.
That's what's up, man. I think more than anything, I think it's cool just on the strength of, like you say, you was able to share that with baby girl and to let her know, like, you know, hey, she looks just like you. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's anything's possible. Like it can happen. You know what I'm saying? I think it was dope. I think it's dope to even, for the most part, like to have a female vice president in general. Because let's just be honest, in a male dominated world, man, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Especially politics.
yeah, especially politics. So that's what makes it, for me, that's why I thought it was cool. That's what really makes it cool on that accord. I mean, I think it's dope. I got a chance to kind of watch it at work, you know what I'm saying? And you know me, I'm petty, right? So I got a chance to see my Republican coworkers and the Trump supporters, right? Just like sour grapes, just
Oh, yeah.
like, and I'm like, I love it. I love it. I thought it was cool as fuck. What you got, Simply Joe?
I feel like it's another, because I pretty much feel the same way. I mean, I'm not going to say I don't care one way or the other, but it was really just simply a black person is there because we know a lot of people don't vote right or don't vote the right people in, or they vote just based off of the surface area, which we kind of feel like that's what that was. But I don't really know because I don't do politics, so we're going to kick this to Joe. Because I think Joe going to enlighten us.
So this kind of ties into my my subject, which was I don't feel like we should put these people on such high pedestals because like they always end up, you know, not really meeting the needs of black people. And you know, so perfect example. If you listen to Obama, like after office or after he got out of office, and the way that he talks or whatever, he always says things like, "Well, we didn't have the votes to do this, or we didn't have, you know, the right people in place to do stuff like this." But you also have to understand that this man was the most powerful man in the world. We say that, but this is actually facts. Like, this is the most powerful man in the world. He's telling us that he can't do stuff because you don't have the votes for it. That means you make them vote for what you want them to vote for. You the most powerful man in the world. This is what you do. But anyway, my back to what we were saying. My thing is, I understand the symbolism. I understand how it makes people feel. Like that is great that your daughter, you know what I'm saying, and us as black people, we see like a black person that's the vice president, or we see a black person that's the president. Right. But if they don't have the right policies at play, then that doesn't help. You know what I mean? Like we as people or whatever, like as black people, like we want and need things, right? Right. Yeah. But if you don't play, like if you're gonna be black, and then you go into office and you're gonna play politics with people's lives, right? And all you're gonna think about is those affluent people, people who have money. If that's your thought process, then what is the point of us putting you in office?
Right.
What is the point of us going out to go vote for you, putting you in office, and then not getting nothing out of the deal?
Right.
The only thing we getting is the symbolism, which is terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this is a perfect example of what happened in those Georgia runoff races or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Biden literally got on stage and told people, vote for me. Like, I mean, vote for the Democrats. You get $2,000 checks. $2,000 checks is what he said. Soon as they won, they backtracked on it and said, "Oh no, it was 1,400 with the 600 that you already got." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what they do though. So me being the political junkie that I am or whatever,
Right.
I know this stuff and I see this stuff and I try to tell people this stuff or whatever, but people seem to get so lost in the symbolism that they don't think about the policy.
Right.
When you don't have policy, you don't have nothing.
But my question to you is,
Yes.
we had Biden and Harris,
Mm-hmm.
and then we had Trump and Pence again.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand what you're talking about with policy. I fully get that.
Yeah.
And just like everybody was on Obama head about, you were there for 8 years and didn't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I think he was on the Breakfast Club, if I'm not mistaken, where he said, I had the weight of the black folks on my shoulder to try and reverse something that took 200 years. They wanted me to fix in 8.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, maybe if I had more time, I could have possibly did it. But with 8 years, there's only so much I can do. Now, when it comes to the policy, would you have rather Trump and Pence policy?
See, this is the thing about me. I see things. I feel like I see things as they are, not like what could have happened. But let's say we did get another Trump presidency or whatnot. We lived through that. We lived through the Bush administration. We lived through all of these other
I
administrations.
wouldn't even compare Bush to Trump.
Hell no.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why?
No.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
my.
Hell no.
Y'all wouldn't?
I wouldn't compare Bush to Trump at
Oh,
all.
please tell me why. Enlighten me why.
I wouldn't.
Y'all think?
But go ahead.
Okay, I'm saying y'all think that the Trump presidency was worse for black people than the Bush presidency was?
I think the Trump presidency was worse for the U.S. period.
Yeah.
Period.
As
Not
a-
just black
as a
folks,
people, we
not
lost.
just
I just think it's
the
people because
Hispanics.
it's just Trump.
Well, it's not even just because it's Trump. I mean, this man had immigrants locked in cages, children.
Yeah.
Ooh, could
Go
I
ahead.
chime in? So y'all know like those what we talking about, those like locking ups and those cages and stuff. Y'all know Obama and Biden built those cages.
Yes.
Like all of those prisons and all of that stuff for Obama them built them. This is the thing though. Like this is stuff that's been happening. In fact, they called Obama the deporter in chief. If people don't know that though, like he deported more people than I feel like the last 3 presidents, the 3 presidents before him combined.
Damn.
Yeah, but people don't know that.
Research that.
Yeah.
I never.
Why
This
I
is-
feel like this should be one of those moments where you say message.
Yeah, I mean, see, but this is the thing though. Like Obama and the media or whatever. Like the media helps cover for a lot of stuff that presidents do, depending on if they lean towards their president.
Right.
So, like, of course, we not gonna know about this stuff if we looking at CNN and we looking at MSNBC and all that.
But I think right now we can't use that as an excuse.
What
We
you
have
mean?
way too many resources in our hands to actually research
I
things
agree.
about different presidents and what they stand for, what their policies are. So we can't use like,
No, we
I
definitely
only
can't.
watch CNN, so I didn't
Yeah.
know. No,
Yeah,
But a lot of
We
people
not gonna do
still,
that.
but a lot of people, that's
We
the
not
thing
gonna
too.
do that.
I
See-
feel like a lot of people don't do the research.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people just watch the news and just take like Fox
Yeah.
and like those
Right,
type of
see,
things for face value. Like
exactly,
people don't
and
go and do their own.
how what y'all was talking about, how what you were saying about like your Trump, the people who was for Trump and all that,
right.
they get they messaging, they news from Fox News.
Right.
So if they get they thought process from Fox News, that's the way that they gonna think.
Right.
And if we get our messaging from CNN, then that's the way that we gonna think. Now we all can stop and look at this stuff. We can find this stuff, but if it's not mentioned on the news, you would never look for it. You're not gonna look for if somebody would call Obama the reporter in chief. You wouldn't think you wouldn't even think he would did none of that. And the reason why you wouldn't think that is because our news didn't tell us that. They didn't tell us that until he was out of office. That's when you heard that.
Well, I know, like, for instance, my homeboy has a really good philosophy behind it all whenever he's watching politics. Because he'll watch CNN
Mm-hmm.
for like a couple of hours and then he'll change it to Fox News.
Mm-hmm.
And then he kind of meshes it both and then he does his own research.
Yeah, that's
So that's how he gets like all the facts that he knows about what's going on with different policies and the different, candidates and all that.
yeah.
Because he was like, Shay, I want to be thoroughly informed. I mean, he's like, don't get me wrong, Trump is a clown. He just is.
Yes.
But everybody knew
So
that.
stupid.
But everybody knew that, and he still got 74 million votes.
Exactly.
So
It's a reason behind that though.
yes,
Republicans, if people don't know, Republicans play to their base. The people that's they base, the people that they gonna vote,
His own
that's
he
gonna
said
vote for,
that. Yeah.
they are going to play to them.
Mm-hmm.
Democrats don't do that. Democrats don't care because they know you're gonna be there. They don't care. They literally will not care about like black issues. Most Democrats, they don't care about them because you are just the basically our black asses is just the kick over when it come down to votes. Like they still need white people, and those people are the still the majority in the United States.
right now.
Right.
Right. So if that's the case or whatever, they still play to the majority, and that's exactly what I was talking about Obama when he was saying what he was saying about, well, we didn't have the votes. That's the thought process. That's the thought process you have to have in politics, and that's unfortunate because people should be what you're thinking about.
Right.
Well, and then you also got to think, yes, we are talking about the president and vice president. And what the biggest issue is that people don't vote locally. People are so consumed with just voting every 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
When you have politicians within your own state, we got Ted Cruz.
Lord have mercy.
Ted Cruz is
Yeah.
a perfect example. But people just don't vote locally. It's ridiculous.
But that's another thing though. Even if we were, we live in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Republican state.
It's tough.
This is a Republican
It'll be
state.
super tough. The only way
It would be.
The
But
only
they
way
also
to
thought
get out of
Georgia
that-
would be super tough.
Hmm?
But they also
Facts,
thought Georgia
that's
would
true,
be
too.
super tough too.
Georgia was super tough
Exactly. Stacey
until
Abrams.
what? Till Stacey
Stacey
Adams.
Abrams.
Okay. Stacey Abrams. I mean
Abrams.
Stacey Abrams. And then what? They
I'm saying.
told people.
I was the same.
They literally told people, vote for us and we'll give you $2,000. Literally what they said. And like I said, soon as you voted for them, they went back and said, no, we meant 1,400 on top of the 600 that you already had.
And I get that. I do.
You tell you give somebody a reason to vote for you, then they gonna vote for you.
Well, that was just the same case. Well, Trump did it too late. When he said that he was no longer going to sign that order, that he wasn't going to sign the $600 ones that the Americans should have get $2,000.
Exactly.
Now, had he had done that,
He
He
should have
would've
did
been
a long
president
time
again.
ago.
He'd be president right the fuck now.
Right now.
right
He'd be
now.
president again.
yeah, this time probably would be president.
I'm
again.
telling you.
Yeah.
But because he waited until after the election,
I
this is
agree.
why, But at the same time, people gotta think, man. Everybody on their phone with their social media, losing track of time, 2-3 hours on social media. Spend that time trying to figure out. You care so much about what's in your pocket. You care about so much what's going on in your community, what's going on in your neighborhood, what's going on in your city.
Right.
Do some research on these people.
Oh yeah.
Know who you are voting for. That is the most important thing. You need to know who you are voting for, and not just voting for them because he black, she black, or he's
Yeah.
Hispanic, or he's Jewish,
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be.
I definitely feel like that's our number one issue is that
I'm sorry, I just need to take this topic serious right now.
Why not?
Did you not just see what the fuck I just saw?
baby girl didn't know how to get out the door.
Man. All right.
But yeah, man.
My
I
bad.
have a church moment. Excuse
Yeah.
me, y'all.
I was about to say, yeah, but that's the thing though, man. Like most people don't do the research because the research is hard. Like, but I
You
don't.
can sit on social media for 3 hours
Let
looking at bullcrap.
me tell you.
That's what.
Let me
That's
let
what's
me
appealing
tell
to
you.
motherfuckers, I guess.
Let me tell you though. This is the reason why. Like people have jobs, people have kids. Y'all have jobs and kids. Y'all don't have no time to be sitting up and trying to research every little detail about stuff. That takes a whole lot of time on top of the kids and all of y'all stuff that y'all got going on.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying, but as I've said before, people can find time
You can.
to sit on social media for an hour, 2
Yeah.
hours, 3 hours, while you sitting up in insomniac in your bed watching whatever. You have time to look up stuff that's important. But
That's true.
It's so hard to do that though when like you want to be entertained.
Yep.
Like I feel like I want to be entertained when I'm on my downtime.
That's
you
true.
know what I mean?
Because you already deal with enough as
That's what I'm
as
saying.
an adult.
It's
I'm speaking for me. You know what I'm saying? Like you deal with so much. Like my job that I have. That shit is high.
yeah, my job.
Like you know what I'm saying? So with that, so when you get home, you're like, man, look, fuck the bullshit. I just want to unwind. I want to relax. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that I feel like may be too serious, I don't want to deal with that shit.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm just being honest.
This is the
So
average.
no problem.
this is the average American right here. Like the average American is like, I don't have time to listen to what all of this stuff they got going on. More than likely, what I'm going to listen to is the headlines. I'm going to listen to what's going on at the beginning of this, and then that's it after that.
Just duck.
But this is the to me the crazy part or whatever is like I'm a political junkie. So like I listen to this shit every day, literally every day.
All day.
I am too. My TV, I work from home certain days, and so my TV in front of my desk is on CNN all day.
Yeah.
All day.
See,
And, you know, sometimes I get tired of it and I put on Stephen A for first take, but besides those 2 hours between 9 and 11 when Stephen A on, my TV is
That's my guy, man. I fucking love Steven. That's my dude, man. He gives a bad rap. That's my fucking guy. No, I'm saying they try to give him a bad rap because he's like, man, he's in your face. Like, I'm going to tell you what I think if you fuck what you talking about. I don't care about your opinion.
Appreciate it.
It is.
It is.
Always
Like,
like face
But
value.
yeah.
I do understand what you're saying in regards to policy.
yeah,
I do.
yeah.
But
I mean,
I also feel like black folks have, black politicians, black entertainers have a lot more on their shoulders than their counterparts because black folks feel like
Fuck yeah.
you need to speak out for us. You need to stand up for us.
Because you got the platform.
made it.
You got the platform,
You
yeah.
got the platform. Let's
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
You need to do it for us.
But I mean, is that wrong to think that way?
I don't think so.
I mean, I
don't think so.
I'm not deeply into politics like Joe is because it's just frustrating. But what I don't like about some celebrities and stuff like that, they only use their celebrity at certain times.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's it's just like, if you really about this, like, why are you about it now? It's like some celebrities like Killer Mike, like, he's about it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right, like,
he
he
in the
is
field.
about it.
Hey.
But then you
Hey.
have, like,
boy,
then you have, like, the
Oh.
pub daddies that you only hear about it, like, every time, go out and vote. Like, okay, bro,
Yeah.
you don't talk.
They cut you a check, basically.
Right.
They cut you a check
To
people
say
go vote,
something
yeah.
and then you say go vote, but like,
Yeah.
do you really know these people policies and stuff like that? So that's what I don't like about certain
I
celebrities.
mean, but
like,
they're not telling you who to vote for, though. They just tell you to go vote.
yeah,
most of the
but
time
that's
they do be
that's-
telling
that's
you-
that slick shit.
but most of the time they tell you to vote. Like I'm endorsing this person.
Josh
Like you
knows.
know, I already
Josh,
fucking
they
know.
don't cut the check.
Like he
Like,
ain't
look,
telling.
Advocate right now.
Like when Wayne got up there for Trump, you know they cut him a check. Look, if they
So
did,
Trump got, I mean,
He
Wayne
bought
got
it.
parted.
Exactly.
so it wasn't even no need to cut him a check.
Right.
Yeah, but that's the point.
All right. So let's This gonna sound bad. This is gonna sound bad. I'm letting y'all know right now. This is gonna sound bad. But y'all go ahead, because I really want to know: is there any? This was so funny because I was listening to a literal political show, right? And it was two black people up on there, and they literally asked, "What did Trump literally do to specifically against black people that any other president haven't done to you before?"
I don't.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I don't think it was just like about what he did. I think with everything, I'm just being honest with you. He made it very comfortable for bigots to come out of hiding,
Right.
and that's something like, you know.
Is something wrong with that?
Hold on, but
and I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, because I don't believe there's nothing wrong with it. As in to say, like, you know, at least, like, if I know you was a racist motherfucker, like,
right.
I'm okay. I know to stay the fuck away from you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that part I was okay with. But it's just, like, but in the same sense, too, in today's time, like, with everything that's been going on, for the pandemic and everything, like, y'all call me crazy all you want. I'm like, man, we need love, man. But it was too much fucking division.
Okay, Bob Marley.
I get
Yeah,
it.
shit, let's do it. But I'm just saying, but it was too much division. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, you can't, like, I'm not saying me in particular, but, like, just an example, like, somebody, like, my white homeboy I may go shoot pool with or, like, play golf with on Monday and Tuesday, I can't even look at him the same no more, because now.
But perfect, this is the perfect thing to think about. So, do you think that division isn't there to begin with?
No, it's there.
It's there.
The difference is the people that they're dealing with nowadays. I got a shirt right now that says, "I am not my ancestors. I will whoop your ass." And I mean that to the umpteenth power. I will. You know what? We're going to keep this PG-13 somewhat, because I know I'm a little R-rated. But it's the type of person that they're dealing with in this day and age is why Trump is a problem. Yeah. Because this generation is saying, no, I'm not going to do what my granny did. No, I'm not going to tolerate what this person got to say.
Right.
And that's just what it is.
And I get that. I 100% get that. But I think to myself, what is it that, like, how did that hurt the black community in any way? Because my thought process was, this just brought out the people that I know that I don't want to be around.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, me personally, I don't even. And let me be clear. I don't have a problem with people supporting Trump, but I do have a problem with you being like, okay, I'm still okay with the racism and the sexism and the classism and the every other ism that this man put forward. Yeah. Because he didn't do nothing specifically against me at all. Literally nothing. Nothing that haven't been done to me in this country forever. So I don't have no problem with that. But I do have a problem with my people, my people that I call my people, being okay with the racism. So you call yourself my friend, right? And you okay with that racism and classism and all of those other isms, right? but we cool though. That's the only problem I have.
You're different. You're not like them. That's
the thought process.
He different.
That is the thought process. The thought process is we are different from them.
I'm different.
You know what?
And they don't understand that, no, we are the same. We all the same, though. That's the crazy part. Those same people are the same people, if not, if you want to even think about it, might be even worse. Yeah. Because y'all are the people that do welfare fraud and all of those other things that we can't take part in.
Raggedy motherfucker.
Because we will get caught and go to jail, but you don't.
Federal jail at that. Federal jail.
It's so crazy to me. Like, it's a lot.
I don't feel like Trump did anything, but I never feel like any politician has ever done anything for black folks. I mean, I could be very much wrong.
No, they don't.
I don't feel like any politician has. No. But the difference between Trump and the others is just the divisiveness of this country. The mitigated gall of a white woman or a white man to come up to you and call you a nigga
Yeah.
and think that I'm just supposed to stand
Right.
there
Like I'm alright
and
with
say,
that.
yes, master.
Yeah.
You can kiss my ass because
Right.
Because
You about to
that's
feel
what I'm
me.
saying,
Yeah.
though.
Catch that
You got to
twisted
catch
tea.
his hand.
But I was about to say, I have to be honest. I still haven't had it happen to me. Like even
Oh,
with
I've
even
I've had it. I've had it. I've been.
Really?
Yeah.
It
Hold on,
happened to me
sit back,
at-
sis.
It happened to me at a Mexican restaurant.
Are you
All right, let's
serious?
talk
And
about it.
tell
Oh
that
my
white man,
God.
You are in a Mexican restaurant spewing racist, ignorant shit in a Mexican. Go take your ass to that dry ass white little restaurant down the street.
Bro, that's
Cracker
wild.
Take your ass out of here.
That is
Say
wild.
cracker
as
barrel.
hell.
That's why I don't go
Damn,
there.
fam.
I don't go there because it made me feel like it's a racist establishment. I could
Well,
be
my
wrong, but-
experience was actually, it was me and my mom. It was her birthday.
Mhm.
And we were driving. And you know how once you get to the light, whereas if somebody's in front of you in the far left-hand lane, the people that want to do the U-turn are not able to U-turn if there are two cars.
Right.
Please tell me why this lady thought she was going to say, you black bitches.
Oh yeah.
You
Sis.
black, and
Oh,
then
shit.
hold on, but sis got even more real because sis called me and my mama black nigga bitches.
Oh.
Anybody that knows me, and shout out to everybody that truly knows Kendra, because some of y'all really don't.
Damn.
I put the car in reverse after sis jumped the curve.
I would have to.
And my
Yeah, me
mom was
too.
drinking her, smoothie for my Nutra Ninja. You know how you can take the cup.
Oh
and
yeah,
eat
yeah, I
or
like
whatever.
those things.
So me, I pulls up on the side of her. She had her window down or whatever. Hey, excuse me, hello, what you say? She steady popping off. Okay, no problem. Well, see, I used to do like track and field and stuff. I'm awesome with a shot put. So I kind of took that cup and I just bam
Of
right in
course.
her face.
That's what she do.
But that's just me. Because one thing I won't tolerate is anything like that. You're not gonna call me out my name. Those things and calling me a bitch will get you.
Beat,
Girl.
beat the fuck
Well,
up.
that's
Get
like
it.
my cousin. She had a road rage incident, and usually my cousin drive bad as hell, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. She make you want to cuss her out. I ain't even gonna lie.
Who we talking about?
My cousin Courtney.
Is it Courtney?
Not Courtney.
Not Courtney.
Shout out to Courtney, man. Hey.
On you, Courtney.
Hey.
No, I
Courtney.
ain't. That girl drive bad, and she know it.
I ain't got nothing to say.
But no, she was driving in close to my neighborhood, and for once, and I was on the phone with her. So usually Courtney, I'm like, Courtney, you know you was wrong, nigga. You know you was wrong. But she was like, Shay, I was just driving normal. I was actually minding my business today. And all of a sudden, she says this white dude in one of them pickup truck. Y'all already know what pickup truck I'm talking about.
The big one, the big one with the big wheels.
Yeah, all that shit.
The Trump trucks.
Yeah.
Trump trucks.
So,
Oh
she
shit.
was like,
Somebody
he got
said a little
pissed
racist.
off
Oh,
and said, you stupid nigger. So,
it be the ER for me.
yeah. And then, when you say it so,
Right.
Raw.
yeah, like it just does something to your soul.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
That is an ugly
she was
word.
It
like,
really
it really
is.
is. So then she was like speeding off. They had got into the whole road rage thing. She had cussed him out, blah, blah, blah. So they get to the stoplight. He's going, she's going. No, they get to the stoplight and he starts reaching over in his glove compartment.
Mhm.
And he was like, stay right there. So
I know
she
you fucking lying.
hauls up because she don't have nothing in her car.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
And she
bitch,
was
I would have.
like- But she couldn't do nothing at that time.
Right.
Yeah.
She couldn't do nothing at that time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you dealing with shit like that, and I'm not saying that it's all Trump. These people had this in them.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
But he just made it comfortable for
Yeah,
them.
but
though.
he just made it too goddamn comfortable
Too comfortable.
I
for
get it.
these people to just feel like you on a different level. You're not on a different level. Actually, half, 3/4 of the motherfuckers are beneath me.
Right.
So,
I 100%
Factual.
agree.
Factual.
Actual factual.
I was
Actual
about to say
factual.
because what
Message.
does that
Message.
say? I feel like it's like like 50 or 60% of people make like $30,000 or less. So yeah.
Facts.
so I
Just
mean,
say
They beneath a lot of us in this room.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh shit.
Just,
Let's drink today.
just saying.
Yeah.
Cheers to
I
you.
mean, we all doing pretty good.
Wildfire for our bitches.
Yeah.
But I will say, when moments like that happen, and I know this is crazy, I always turn to one song. And even though I don't truly believe it will happen in my lifetime, I would hope it happens for my daughter. But if not, hopefully for her kids or grandkids or whatever, a change is gonna come. Because that's what calms me down. Because like everybody know, I'll go from 0 to 100 real quick. But that song there will break me down to just the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Of where I need to be to fully appreciate what I got going on in life and what I got to lose.
Yeah.
I need
Because
to
I
find
am
my
proud to
breakdown
say
song.
this girl don't have no felony or no misdemeanor, even with this bad attitude and how much I be wanting to smack up, you know. But
Shout out to
I
her
be
for
having
that,
to
man.
think
Yeah,
about
that's what's
that.
up.
Yeah. I'm
Because
such a
sometimes the audacity will make you go there.
man. I'm
Yeah.
such a.
Next time Courtney call me though, because I'm about that.
I'm such
I will
a.
come.
And
Charlie-
then, like,
Charlie will get there.
let me say something real quick, and this just goes to show that everyone needs to have a gun in their car.
Well, I'm
Not
told I
everybody.
can't
Not
have
everybody.
one,
Not
so-
everybody.
My aunt don't need no gun in her
Well,
car.
if y'all
I was about to say
years.
no. I don't think everybody
Not
needs a gun.
everybody
I feel
needs
like
If
responsible.
you
gun owners
responsible
need it.
people need to
As
have
much
guns
as I
because for shit
detest
like
them
that.
telling me no, I fully understand why they tell me no because I have a moment,
Right, for real.
and
Agreed.
I will not lie.
I
I
mean-
am that person. You riding my ass, and I feel like
Yeah.
you're really playing with me. But
This
that's
is
because
why-
I had too many wrecks. So
But
you
I
know, you
understand.
give me
You
that.
triggered. You
gotta
triggered. I
give me
get you.
that one.
I understand.
I will
You gotta
act like
get
I'm
that.
reaching under my seat, and
But-
I will be so disappointed.
This is why I am a firm believer in people being able to pass a psyche valve.
Right.
No.
And then get a gun.
Yes, yeah. Before you
Because
get a
the
gun.
craziest psychopaths can pass
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's true. Them borderline.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
yeah, them,
say.
yeah, them,
I almost
them,
got
them
to
borderline.
the other day, y'all, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh shit, off camera.
So
Okay,
so wait.
Wait.
Wait. I feel like we didn't get to your
We gonna
your
get
nigga
there.
moment.
Oh yeah, let me do the sponsor right quick.
Okay, yeah.
This part of the show right now is brought to you by the TUFA, the Texas United Football Association. The Texas United Football Association has been an establishment since 2009, providing services for the community and also for young men, keeping them out of trouble, and all sorts of good stuff by way of the game of football. Right. So check me out. So with that being said, we have the event called Road to Glory. Right. So it's been so much trash talk here and there about, who got the best ballers and champions and all this other stuff like that. So what we've done is, what they've done, is we have 4 different leagues. We have the SEFL out of Louisiana. We have the CFL out of Colorado. And we have the WCFA out of California and the TUFA here out of Texas. What they're doing is they're going to take the champions. It's going to be a playoff and one champion at the end of everything. When the smoke
Texas
clears.
Colts is gonna be the champion.
You fucking right. Hell yeah. Shout out to TX. Yeah, good. Shout out to the Texas Colts for going to Florida.
Fan, though, y'all.
Fucking, it get real. Look, shout out to the Texas Colts for going down to Florida, winning the first inaugural the national championship. The first team, we made history. The first team in Houston to bring home a national championship, man. Yo, shout out to
You're welcome, Houston.
You're damn right. Damn right. Shout out to our great owner, man, our owner, brother, mentor, man, Rondell Massey, who is first motherfucking class. Man, I promise you, that is my brother, that is my guy, man. He don't get enough credit.
I'm so excited for y'all. I'm so proud of y'all.
Thank you.
Like,
I am humbled. But like
I'm not
that was
humbled
the
at all.
Right. But that's when y'all balance each other out.
Yeah, definitely. So that was our sponsor from the Texas United Football Association, where the owners are James Mitchell and Pamela Mitchell. Thank you guys so much for everything that y'all do. Now, back to my nigga moment. I experienced that. I experienced it when I was about, I want to say I was like 20, right? Mm-hmm. But this was the police. So,
Of course.
yeah, so remember my adopted brother, Rudy? Me, Rudy, and my boy Yancey. You know.
Yeah, I remember
Dancing ass Yancey. So me, him, and Rudy, we all riding around. You doing what young guys do when you riding around on the way to do wrong. But not in the criminal kind of way.
No.
Not in the criminal kind of way. We was on the yam hunt. But anyway,
Yams.
yeah, we're on the yam hunt. So what happens is, as Yancey's driving his car, he's steady braking because this is before GPS. So we like, is this the
Right.
right? You know what I'm saying? So like, he steady braking, he steady braking.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
steady. We didn't think we wasn't about to think about that shit.
I'm about to say, it probably
So as he's braking, all of a sudden the police pull up behind us, pull us over. I'm like, all right, yeah, fuck. Here we go. So my adopted brother at the time, his dumb ass, I don't even think the officer got a chance to come up and say, hey, y'all was doing this. Child of God, bless his heart. He goes, I violated probation.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I can't make this shit up. I'm so serious. I can't make this shit up. So I'm like, I'm in my head. I'm like, this yo, what the fuck is wrong with this? So then the police officer comes to me and he goes, you know him in the backside. I say, unfortunately, sir, yeah. That's my brother. He goes, okay, so did you know that your brother was on, like, basically on the run? He's a fugitive. I'm like, I had no clue.
idea.
Right? So
Did
he
you
goes,
really know, though?
I really didn't, for real. So he goes, good answer. So he says, right. So he said, y'all step out the car. I'm like, all right, then, cool. So I step out of the car. And,
He sees the gentle giant.
yeah, I know, right?
Right.
So I go, so he walks up to me and say, boy,
Oh.
you know how to read?
What?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, a little bit. Right? Just being a dick.
I
So he
love the
goes,
asshole in you.
yeah. So he goes, walk over there and read that sign until I tell you to stop reading. So I'm such a dick. I go, speed limit 25 miles mph. Speed limit 25. I kept doing this shit like and before I know, he was like, all right, that's enough. So then I hear his partner go, yeah, that nigga can read.
Wow.
But but this is my first time like dealing with some shit like that. But like, if you know me, like the type of personality I have, I was like, oh shit, like nigga just called me a nigga, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't thinking that deep off into it, but I just
apparently he was
right.
a white dude, right? So like,
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
So,
yeah,
but it was the whole
say-
thing. I'm like, damn, me sitting up here thinking about it. I think about it now, like that shit could have went way worse. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it could have been, man,
Yeah.
before. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So like, I was like, yo, this shit's crazy. But that was, yeah, definitely.
Philando Castile?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Definitely that one.
It could have went.
Tamir
it-
Rice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So-
definitely could have went way worse, man.
terrible.
But it was, but for the most part, like I sit back and I think about it. Me personally, I thank God because I'm like I said, it could have been worse, and I could have been
So I
a
have a
casualty,
question.
man.
Because this seems to be the topic brought up a lot. Now, that was a white cop
Right.
that used the N-word.
Right?
Is it a difference if it was a black cop?
No,
Is he with a white cop or is he with a black cop?
it's two white cops.
No,
Shit,
No,
I gotta
she's-
give a
she's-
whole scenario.
Talk about it,
I
huh?
would
Well,
say
okay,
that.
so-
What is it? Is he saying nigga or nigger?
Oh,
So that's
Because that
the
makes a difference.
What
It
is-
is.
so it's
and
the
ah.
for you?
Yes.
It's the for
and
you.
ah. Okay.
I was about to say to me,
All the shit wrong. Me personally.
yeah, it's a
yeah.
little
But
tough.
it's
It's a little tough.
But it's
it
is
depends
because
on
they
if it's
end
a derogatory manner
Yeah.
or
How
a
you
regular.
say it.
Like if it's one black cop or two black cops and they come together and they be like, yeah, it's,
man, this
man,
nigga.
my nigga.
Hey, this nigga's funny to motherfucker.
That's a little bit
Yeah,
different.
like, yeah.
But if it's like a white cop, a black cop with a motherfucking with like a high top or some shit like that.
Again,
Think I got a motherfucking mullet or something calling me a
shit.
nigger.
Oh yeah.
He could be.
Buzz cut.
He could be Django.
Yeah, like a Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel Jackson from
Oh,
Django.
shit.
It can't be Bubba off in the heat of the night. It can't be.
Girl,
That's my show, though.
I like it. That
It
theme song.
is. It's sadly, that is. I knew this was coming. Sadly, I knew this shit was fucking.
I literally
What?
did not pay attention
Virgil.
to In the Heat of the Night. At
Virgil
all.
Tibbs. Virgil.
It
What?
used to be on, and
I'm
I
not even
literally
your friend
did not
anymore.
look at it. I mean, I'm sorry, I was a kid though. Like
We
I'm
gonna
not.
sit down. We gonna have a whole day together.
Man,
I'ma watch that.
Big
What
Mouth.
the
No,
hell?
we not.
If you look at your grandparents'
The
house,
dark side of me.
You don't want to watch.
if you was at your grandparents' house late night around like about 11, with that too, but
We can do that too. We can
look, if
do
you was
that
at your
too.
grandparents' house around about 11 at night, some shit like
I
that,
do remember the
you
Heat.
know,
Right.
and you know the song.
No.
In
All
the
that
heat.
shit, I was about to say the song to me was the best part of that damn show. I listened to the song.
Hey, they had some messages in there Yeah.
They did. They really did that.
They did.
Well, you know what,
I was
this
a
is
child
TV.
though, so
So we're not gonna put too much. We're not gonna put a whole, lot
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
But it gave people hope that somebody as racist
yeah.
as the chief of police could start dating a black woman, and then his whole outlook changed. It gave them hope for their time. Do I think that really matters now? Hell no.
Fuck no.
Honestly,
I was about to say,
I don't know.
Capitol
I don't
that
know.
was acting a straight fool was married to a black woman and had a black son and everything else and was still
That is
spewing
But does he
racist
really
shit.
look at them as black?
I don't know.
I think we should do a poll.
One fish, two fish, red
fish,
fish,
blue
blue fish, knitted neck,
Patty
paddywhack.
Get a dog a bone. What he said? 5,000. Oops.
Out of time, my bacon is smelling mighty fine.
Damn, you should cook some bacon.
What the fuck? That was so random, dog. Oh my god.
I got bacon, bitch.
I'll take a
Bacon.
bacon
I know you want the
sandwich.
show.
Oh yeah, she got.
No. I got
keto,
pork.
you
You
can-
can eat pork.
you
I
can
do not. You
yeah,
better not
you
come
can
even know the goddamn turkey bacon.
That shit nasty to the motherfucker.
As a
too.
motherfucker.
And it's
I
dry.
heard
Yeah.
you make it,
I
crunchy.
never ate that shit.
It works.
No, the
No.
fuck. That
No,
shit is
ma'am.
terrible. It's terrible.
That's a lot.
I wouldn't wish turkey
about
bacon
to
on a
say.
motherfucker going to the electric chair.
My
I was
mama
about to say
made-
last minute.
I was younger, and my mama called herself switching it up. And she made some turkey bacon, and so I'm like, okay, why does bacon look like this?
Yeah.
But I ain't questioning it, right? So I make my scrambled eggs, and I beat that bacon. I'm like, Mama, what is this?
Yeah.
It's turkey bacon. No, what a pork.
I knew you want
What
better.
a swine.
What part of the motherfucking turkey is bacon?
I don't care. 'cause
I
I'm
don't
not
give-
eating it. I don't care.
bacon.
But I don't know.
Right.
It don't matter, but
He got some like, what part is that?
The side of that motherfucker.
The part that they cut off. Goddamn it.
Hell no.
That shit is funny as hell.
Well,
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
I haven't. Have you had a nigga moment?
Never.
I've never had a nigga moment.
Man, you don't. Man, look.
I feel
So
like
it ain't-
You know what's
You
funny?
at work that day when you was being petty with that lady,
Who?
and then you told sis to come down there because you was about that light, but you knew she wasn't gonna be able to get in. That wasn't your moment.
No. Well, I'm saying somebody.
Nah, I'm
called
talking
me a
about
nigga.
somebody actually said it.
Oh,
I was about to
she
say.
did, but she hung up that phone.
You know what was
She
funny?
took
You know what's
back.
funny? I just thought about this. I don't think I would ever be like. I don't think nobody would ever try that shit. I don't even think a policeman would try that shit. To be
Y'all.
honest, because like I'm a big motherfucker. Like
Y'all, so let me tap on this.
They do.
With him.
people say that.
So
I don't
when
know. I never had it.
y'all know Killer Mike, I don't know if y'all know, but like Killer Mike,
Yeah.
he had the shirts like the Kill Your Master shirts, right?
Oh.
So Joe loved Killer Mike, so we bought the Kill Your Master shirt. So this was after Harvey. So that's when the lines were long at like Walmart and stuff like that. And like they had the police up there. Every time Joe wear this fucking shirt, like the look on these white people faces, like it's like they want to say something so bad, but like they just look at him. And then they'll just start like a conversation. Oh, hello, big, like some shit like, bitch, you don't really.
don't.
Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what they do though.
But, like,
that's what everybody.
that's
do.
what
But
they do. Like,
every
every
time I hear that
cop-
shirt, I swear to God,
Every cop
time.
that seen him, hey, have a good day. Like, they speak to nobody else, and they seen this.
Every time.
Bruh.
Because
Like
but you
you
know why
got that
though?
life.
But you know why? Because I see you as a person. Like, you know when somebody looking at you, right? And you have questions. Like you want to know, like, what do you mean by this shirt? But you don't have the nuts enough to like walk up and ask me.
Can't
what do I
nobody.
mean?
You can't act like that. That was the perfect thing about that shirt is that you can't say anything about it.
Hell no.
If you say something about it, you fucked up from the beginning. like,
Like, are you a master?
you literally fucked up.
Like, are you a
Actually,
master? Like, it don't say kill out white people.
Right,
or
it don't say
kill out
it
black
don't say
people.
kill white people.
It say
It
kill
don't say
your
kill black
masters.
people.
Yeah, your
It don't
masters.
say kill
Whatever-
Mexican people.
whatever your
It
master
says
may be.
Kill your masters. And if somebody says something, you automatically fucked up.
Yeah, for real. But you have some people
I'm
that.
Lots of
sorry,
more
y'all,
shirt.
excuse
Yeah,
me, but
yeah.
I got to pull it up. I've been trying to keep it down.
Nah,
It's
you
so-
good, bro.
It's
It's
so
okay.
cold here, y'all, and they don't even care how I feel.
I'm
We
sorry.
I
okay.
just got off quarantine. I got my COVID-19 negative results.
Girl,
Care about me.
this
I got
girl.
low blood.
Shout out to Kendra. Get
Shout
her
out to
negative
Kendra
results.
with her negative
Her
results.
negative
Her negative
results.
COVID
Like, what the
results.
fuck?
With that nasty ass test. You know you gotta swab one nose
Yeah.
and then use that same swab for the other nose.
Yeah.
Nah, bro,
That is
that's
so
a nostril
disturbing.
though, bro.
That-
Like,
but-
that's not.
No, but I had to get.
You know, like, first of all, you're not gonna do me.
I love you though. That's not.
I knew it. I knew it.
I know you did.
Before this show was over, I knew.
I know you knew that. I know you
Just
did.
like
That's why I said something.
Blue dot, and you tried to correct me. Blue dot in my damn nose.
I knew damn well you knew. That's why I said it.
I had to get it twice. And
too
the first time they did it, they swabbed each nostril with two different. Like, I'm like, why is it two swabs? She was like, we have to do two. And I held that lady hand. She said, ma'am, you can't hold my hand. I'm like, you're not gonna go in my brain, man. I'm like, I'm gonna hold your
That
head.
shit turned me kind of.
I had 3 COVID tests.
I only had two, and like, I pray I don't have to get another
Yeah,
one.
that shit had me kind of for a second. I ain't gonna lie.
What is that?
What's
Don't
it?
do that.
You
don't do
Don't
that.
do
That's
that.
why you're
Podcast,
not
don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Get us shut down
That was the
before
same
we even
shit.
start.
Well,
Right.
The same shit
It turned
Donald
me
Trump
kind
did.
of. It turned me kind of for a few seconds when they were
guy.
digging up my nose.
Guy.
I'm serious. If you ain't used to nothing like that, you really be like, fuck. Like, you get up in there and like, okay, hey.
See, that's what
Josh,
I'm talking about.
stop it.
This is the shit I'm talking
We're
about.
not doing that.
We're not doing that.
It's
Y'all, please
My bad.
excuse him.
56
He
minutes
was
and
not dropped
47
on his
seconds.
head.
He wasn't.
He
I-
knows
It
No,
that.
only
I
took
was.
6
Shout out
minutes
to
and
Miss
47
Brenda.
seconds to us to get fucked up.
Get to that, yeah. Get to that part.
What's
We were
the
doing
fuck up?
so well.
Next
So well.
topic.
Okay, so what was
Next
your
time-
topic of the day?
No, I was about to say, are we gonna get to another topic?
I don't think we will.
We
we really can save. We're gonna save it for next week. I think.
You sure
today-
you don't want to get yours?
Yeah, you sure?
So just say yours. I want to hear
Well, all right, well,
yours.
fuck it then. All right, so look.
We'll slow it down for you one time.
Yeah, so with all the political talk, we've had back and forth, to and fro. Want to bring it down just a smidge. Now, I want to talk about something on the relationship side of things, right? Mm-hmm. And so my question is, and maybe y'all can help me out with this because y'all are a married couple, right? So I was like, well, just how long is it that you wait before you say, like, I want to marry this person, right? So, and I'm asking this because you have some people that feel like within a month or two,
Yeah. You want me to go
I
first?
just know. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to go first?
You
I
want me
mean,
to go first?
no, we're gonna get to it. But no, they feel like within a month or two, I just know, right? And you got some folks that be like, shit, I have some friends who were together for like 10 years and then they got married. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm saying this because you have just two different ends of, you know.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it. I want to. It's interesting.
So, I feel like when you know, when both parties know that they supposed to get married is when you supposed to get married. Like you gotta know this person before you get married. You can't just jump into some crazy shit thinking like shit gonna work out.
Yeah.
Thinking like you know this person. Like nah, y'all have to be and went through some
Yeah.
stuff.
We
Like,
in
you
lo-
can't
we-
just
we in love. We gonna make it off love.
Right.
Yeah.
go ahead.
Speaking of that, what you just said, brother.
Yes.
I seen a meme, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it said, and it
Memes so goddamn crazy. But anyway, go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
it touched me, you know.
All right.
But anyways, no, but it pretty much said like, you have to be with a person like through like every season.
Yeah.
So like when they broke or like if something happened, like every type of thing that somebody go through, like you have to be with that person through every season, so you can know like how that person reacting in
Certain.
with like under stress and stuff like that, because you know people be getting these relationships real quick, and you don't know a person. To me, you don't know a person in like 3 months. You don't know a person in a year.
The funny thing still even about that is like people act like people don't change. Like you still
That's
change.
it. Right.
Like regardless if you went through every season or not, like people still change. You as a person, right? Like me personally.
Right.
I have to come to the realization or understanding that I still want to be with this person all the way through everything.
Right.
Regardless of what happens. And if I don't feel like that, like if I'm not gonna never be like that, then what is the point? Because some shit, you know what I'm saying? Some shit gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally gonna happen, regardless of the situation. It's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
Right.
That's gonna test.
Like
That's
test your
gonna
loyalty.
test you. Yeah.
Within that situation.
So like that's what I'm saying though. But people change. So like you still have to think to yourself like, well, shit, could I make it through whatever it is that changed? Cause that's how I am. It's like whatever happens, we good. Now I'm gonna say some shit. We gonna talk about it. We gonna have we might have a little fight or something.
Not a physical fight, ladies and gentlemen. We don't
Yeah,
encourage.
Because if he put his hands on me,
You gone, right?
I'm gone.
See,
Because I don't tolerate that.
gone. That's
And
it.
I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Period.
Right. Ain't
I put
nobody-
a bullet in his
ain't nobody
ass.
gonna whoop my ass.
Gee,
You
why
gonna
the
have to.
finest people?
Y'all gonna have to. It's gonna take a
Because
few.
I'm a violent.
But I think it's that word change that is the issue.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's the word change. A lot of people stay around because they say, "Oh, he gonna change.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
Oh,
That's true.
yeah.
That's true.
or she gonna change.
That's true.
Or they gonna get older and then they're gonna mature and they're gonna change.
Yeah, nah.
But I'm just
I think that word changed the issue.
right, but then too, I just feel like a lot of people be holding on to like certain stuff.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like because they're afraid of. I feel like a lot of people saying long-term relationships that's not happy because of what the outside think.
I
Yeah.
don't even think that.
And-
People are
Ooh,
so
shit.
scared.
And people are so just like comfortable and used
Say
to
that
and
then.
like don't want to. Like if it's not working, it's like why waste more time? And they don't want to go through. I don't want to start over, but like sometimes starting over is it's okay. It's good.
Yeah, man.
You know
but
what I'm saying?
Who the fuck trying to start over at 50? Is what I'm saying.
But see, the
Like,
thing, but that's the problem, though. Like,
And right,
people
but
stay, well, not only do they stay because they scared of what everybody else is going to think, especially if they had the perception.
right.
right,
It's perfect.
right,
Yeah.
right.
But at the end of the day, your mental sanity. I can't come home.
That's how
to
hate
somebody
crimes
who I
happen,
can't-
man.
who I can't
Right.
stand to be
That's
around.
how.
No, it's called a crime of
passion.
no, baby. It's called a crime of passion.
Well, that's how the crime of passion
Wait,
happen.
wait.
I knew a lady personally that she was in love. She was with this guy. She loved him, but he beat the fuck out of her.
Yeah.
He always whooped her. So she got tired of shit one day, and she lost it. She emptied the clip on, like she shot him in his head and emptied the clip on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, she was at a point. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But
can I play devil's advocate?
Go
I
ahead,
don't
love.
shoot.
Go ahead.
That's
When
all
it comes to those crimes of passion and things like that, like I get it. Nobody wants to be played with. Nobody wants to be fucked over. Things like that. But at some point, when do you take responsibility that you stayed? You dealt
That's a
with
good.
it.
Right.
That's good. That's a good question.
I mean, I'm just saying. Not saying that it was right that he was whooping her ass and shit like that. But there are so many resources. Granted, not all of them are for everybody.
Right.
But there are so many things that can be done before it can even get to that
So
point.
that-
That why would you risk your mental sanity for somebody else? Why would you trade your life for somebody else? If it gets to the point where it's that bad, you're going to snap.
and kill a
Why
person
didn't you
and
leave?
end somebody when you could have just left.
Just left.
And
He
I always-
should have got. Well, no, you know what? Let me not say that.
Like
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying because it's like you had enough to where you would empty a clip on a person, and I watch a lot of Crime Watch daily and a lot of First 48.
Of course you do.
So that shit happen a lot, but it's just like you don't get to the point where I could just leave. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you get to the point where I'm about to kill your ass, and then I think about it too, like when some people do leave, but then this person, like they do all of this stuff to try to get you back. Oh, I changed, baby. I'm sorry. And you so like mentally brainwashed, like you take him back. So maybe they thought process is, let me just kill this motherfucker so he can't come back.
Yeah.
But then again, that's still a choice.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying like,
Yeah,
that's
it don't-
true,
it
but
don't
your
make
mental
sense, but
state,
your
it makes
mind
sense to
is
people.
all
Well, I
messed
mean,
up.
I get it because clearly, I guess apparently, you know, I need to see a therapist.
Yeah.
Because clearly that's my issue with my road rage, my getting upset and going from 0 to 100. I'm just not I'm not thinking rationally.
Yeah.
But I mean, I am, I guess grown enough to say, or I recognize the fact that it's still a choice.
Yeah.
I still chose to do this, and that.
Right.
But I mean, no.
Well, the first step to recovery is admitting that you have a problem.
Right, I mean, sometimes even like with
How
road
many
rage,
steps is it?
I can sympathize.
12.
I ain't gonna say sympathize, but I can understand.
Shit.
I guess I can kind of understand. Cause like I can get really, really angry. And like I told my doctor before, like the only reason why, like at my old job, I was like, the only reason why I ain't hit a bitch is because I don't want to go to jail. And I don't want a record. Like if I didn't give a fuck, I would like really beat this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm like, I know that. So I don't do it. I just hold myself back. But I'll go the fuck off, or I'll just be like really angry. And I'm like, when I'm driving, like I have road rage sometimes until I had to do defensive driving. And then I see like these people getting fucking shot. So I'm like, although I have a gun, but I don't want to have to shoot nobody while driving. However, I can sometimes understand why people get shot, because people do stupid shit. But it sounds bad.
It
is
sounds
bad.
terrible.
No.
I'm not gonna do it, but that's kind of what my anger sometimes take me. But
But damn.
I'm a working.
Well,
I'm a work in progress.
That's
However,
right.
but I'm not gonna shoot nobody, and I don't
Yeah.
even really cuss that much no more
so, oh shit. All
when
right,
I'm driving.
Okay. So staying on track with the topic was like, okay, so how long did y'all wait for y'all to say I want to?
No, don't even talk about us because
I'm about to say, I don't know if you
we
want to know about
don't.
this.
No,
or
we're not gonna say this. on
Okay,
camera.
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that
I
later.
do have a question, and this might hit a little sore subject.
Mm-hmm.
But because I've dated many racists,
Mm-hmm.
I am.
Ooh. Okay, let's stay on
We
shade.
don't want to talk about yours.
Period.
I've wondered
Mm-hmm.
why does it take black men so long to propose?
Oh, sis hit below the belt.
Why does it take so
Shit.
long? Why do you have to
This
be in
is
relationships?
listen.
I was about to say, yeah, this might be.
Tell me-
Okay, so-
Can I ask a question though?
This I feel like this
Could
one
it
of the
possibly
show.
be because they mama wasn't never married, so that's why they
See,
don't feel the
look,
need
look,
to
that's
commit?
what I'm saying. I feel like
This
this
could
is
be a whole nother.
I feel like this should be a
Yeah,
show.
Shay.
Okay. Well, I'll
And if we're gonna leave this as a cliffhanger,
as a cliffhanger.
That's the next show.
Because I definitely.
That's to make sure they come back. Now y'all come back now.
y'all make sure y'all come back.
Y'all
Shit
come
show
back
now. Y'all
next
hear this
Friday between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. We gonna be here.
straight up
Yeah.
straight like that. So what was it now? What was the question again? Why does it take a
does
black
take
man?
black men so long to propose?
And have an answer for her.
Facts. We're gonna post.
she
We're
need
gonna have
an
this.
answer.
This is gonna be on the like page. We're gonna post this on the like page. Y'all give us some feedback about that, man. That was a really good one. That was a dope
Or I
cliffhanger.
might post that on my Snap.
You need to
YOLO.
for shit. So let's do it. Real spill. So look, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Y'all Be Cool show, man. This is the first show of season 2. Thank you guys so much. We ain't gonna do our introductions, y'all.
I know we did.
We shall
Y'all, I'm
do.
Delicious, aka Logan, aka Dale.
Okay then. I myself, I am Big Josh. I am.
K to the
E to the into the,
I'm Shay.
and that's Simply Joe behind the scene.
Simply Joe on the ones and twos. On the ones and twos.
One, two.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
All right,
All right, thank you guys so much, man.
Thank
Peace.
y'all. See you next week.
Yeah,
Peace.
One.